Morning, everyone. It's 8:43 on this Friday, last day of March, last day of the quarter, um, and we had PCE numbers come out. Personal income up 3 tenths versus up 2 tenths last month. Personal spending up 2 tenths versus 0.3% last month. So income up, spending slightly down. PCE year over year, 5.0 versus 5.3 last month, and core year over year 4.6 versus 4.7, and actual core up 3 tenths versus expectations of up 4 tenths. Pricing up 3 tenths versus up 5 tenths. So things seem to be in line. This morning at 7:30 we were up 85. At 8 o'clock we were up 62. This is the Dow. And at 8:29 we were up 90. We have since been up about 140. Last is up 112. So not an overwhelming response. The Nasdaq was up 5, then down 6, then down 2, and the S&P was up 9 to up 5 to up 8, currently up about 10. So, not an overwhelming response on any of this. Chart on the screen is the gold, and it looks like it wants to get out of here. We're trading over 2,000, which is, pretty close to those highs. I'm going to take this in a little so you can see what we're talking about here. We have 2089 here, I believe. Yeah, 2089, 2078, and then last week's high at 2023.9. So we're actually about unchanged on the week, and it's an inside week. So, generally inside days, inside weeks really are of no consequence. What we really need to see, as we saw here, were higher highs, higher lows. And, we can still do that here. Let's go back to the daily for a second. As you can see, inside day, outside day, and now higher high, higher low. So I'm really kind of pleased about that. While the gold is up 6, which is roughly 0.3%, the silver continues to outperform, up about 0.6. And, again, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, running into this downtrend line. Let's take it out a little so you can see where that line actually is and how it was drawn. From the high here at 30 and 35 cents through this top at 27 and a half, through this top at 24 and 3/4. So, the high close in here looks to be 2037.2. So a move above that on the closing basis today, end of the quarter, end of the month, would actually be pretty impressive. Also, the gold is within striking distance of its all-time high, while the silver is still 50% below that high. I want to take one look here at the oil because it has acted really well. It's, tried to probe a little lower, and yet it continues to move up. Let's go to the daily because I've been harping on this all week. As I said it would, the 5 went through the 20 to the upside. That is the old Dick Donchian rule, which is broadly based on those two moving averages to define trend. When they cross to the upside, the trend is higher. When they cross to the downside, trend is lower. Again, higher highs, not every day, but higher highs, higher lows, and then yesterday's lower low and higher high closing on the top, and then today's follow through again, higher high, higher low. So I know that we have a problem here at between here and 76 where we broke down from, but this chart is very constructive. A little bit of a consolidation, or a little bit of a pullback that doesn't violate, let's call it 73, 72 and a half. Probably this close at 72.81 would be an interesting place to uh, be looking at. MACD rolling to the upside. Um, and, what can I say? Uh, if things are as good as people are talking about, personally, I don't believe it. But, um, you know, if there's more demand, we're coming into the driving season shortly. A lot of people who can't afford to take airlines to vacations will drive. So that will be more of a demand. Okay, a couple of blasts from the past. By the way, Asia and Europe both a little higher. Um, I've seen so much news on so many of these old names, old meme names, that I just thought I'd do a brief rundown. Um, BlackBerry, $3.93, down 7 cents on news that it is having trouble closing cybersecurity deals, which is just amazing to me because they had the best software and they stopped manufacturing uh, blackberries, and I'm really surprised that the stock has not done better. VORB, Virgin Orbit, down from uh, $11.30 to 16 cents. Last 20 cents, down 14 or 40%, down 85% from the high. Clearly a problem. Nikola, same situation. Range 73.70 to $1.25. Last $1.35, down a nickel. Space, which is Virgin Galactic, high of 63, last of $4.02, with a low of 3.25. Context Logic, symbol WISH, high of 33, last of 41 cents. ASTR, high of 22, low of 39 cents, last 44 cents. COS, the uh, headphone company, also a meme stock, high of 127, low and last $4.75. And what would a review of these be without Bed Bath and Beyond? A stock that was split 3 times on the way up and has an adjusted high of 80, currently 55 cents. We won't even go into the ones that are bankrupt like Revlon, but they are all acting the same. And, just a reminder, if you don't learn from it, it's a problem. Okay, Dow up 105, Nasdaq up 15, and the S&P is up about $8. And there you have it. Have a good day, everyone. I would expect to see some big volume today on rebalancing at the end of the quarter and a little window dressing. Everybody wants to show that they own Netflix, which, by the way, had news this morning that they are going to make less movies on their own, and the stock was up a bit on that news. I guess, all things being equal, spending less seems to be the rule of the day. And that's about it. Have a good day.